Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, of the Hänsel and Gretel Company. You have 30 minutes.
This is Glyndebourne's first staging of Hänsel and Gretel in its 75-year history. The opera is based on the Grimm fairy tale and composed by Engelbert Humperdinck, a pupil of Richard Wagner. This was his masterpiece.
First of all, it's a fabulous fairy tale story which everyone knows. It's an opera which is really consumable for children also, because I myself, for example, have been driven into opera because of Hänsel and Gretel, because when I first heard it in music lessons, I was like, oh, that's amazing. And from that day on, I just started to love opera.
I liked very much this story. This mystery is very nice. It's not a typical fairy tale with princess and queen, so I like very much.
With Hänsel and Gretel, Humperdinck lifted German opera from the shadow of Wagner. While paying homage to the master, the opening notes of the overture suggest a new direction.
If you carefully study the music, and then you can find that so many other elements in Wagner. For example, the overture starts. It's lovely music, and then, for example, to think about Wagner is very romantic and sometimes very grotesque, you know, and very complex. But this start of the Hänsel and Gretel, completely different from the Wagner music, very, very tranquil, you know, and also has a serenity.
At the beginning of the opera, we're hungry, we're bored, we're at the breaking point, we're done. Gretel's trying to say, come on, let's go get back to work, let's get back to work. She doesn't really want to get back to work, but she thinks she's trying to be responsible. She knows we're gonna get whipped if Mom comes back and we're not doing what we were supposed to have been doing. And Hänsel says, let's dance. It's just pure energy, you know. So it's kind of fun. It's fun to explore that when you're not an 8 or 10-year-old kid anymore.